saw the TV reports. And 163,000 asylum seekers came to Sweden that year. 163,000, that's more people than lives in Sweden's fourth largest city. In my hometown, Karlstad, a medium-sized city, lives about 90,000 inhabitants. 163,000 is almost 2 times Karlstad, and 35,000 of them were unaccompanied children. That's about half of Karlstad. It's a lot of people. This was a unique situation. Most of the refugees were mainly from Syria, Afghanistan, Iraq, and Somalia. And over the years, we have received many new citizens, for example, from Syria and Iraq. And we have learned that it can be very different in many ways how one handles their personal finances. We know that there are major differences in how it works with payment, contracts, subscriptions. So we felt that some kind of financial literacy was needed. So, how many of you in here have a mobile phone or a smartphone? I believe many of you, yeah, everyone. And how many of you have subscription connected to the phone? Yeah, quite many. Then you know that there are many different choices and pitfalls that can affect your economy. And we identified a number of questions that can affect your private finances. For example, what is a subscription, a phone subscription? And how do you pay a bill? In a digitized Sweden, for example, it's very difficult to pay a bill in cash. And it's even harder when you don't have access to the society system. And another question was, do you know that every bill has a due date of payment? And what is a due date? What happens if you don't pay the date that is the due date? What is a credit card? Yeah, and to help us to find out how we should inform the new arrivals how private economics works in Sweden, we contacted the Swedish consumer counselors and the budgeted debt advisors, because they meet many of the new arrivals in their daily work. And they helped us both with what kind of type of financial information was needed and in which format it should be in. We quickly understood that it was in principle impossible to gather all these people into a traditional education. So the question was, how could you reach out to this great mix of people, considering differences in age, previous knowledge, education, and this material should address all of them and be easily accessible and, of course, cost-effective. The situation was urgent. We felt it was necessary to reach out to our target group very fast. So we didn't have much time. But who was our target group? We decided for those who were granted a residence permit, because when they can sign contracts, subscribe, and get bills. And what were the challenges? Yeah, this group were very busy with their situation to get residence permits, and perhaps they had experienced traumas on the way to Sweden. We used statistics from the Swedish Migration Board to see which languages were most commonly used. We used the marketing material through geo-targeting on foreign pages. That's when people surf on a Swedish web page, for example, to a Syrian page. Then the ad will appear in the language in which the page is displayed. And we also chose to make a film as our material, and we advertised it on Facebook.
As a consumer. We at the Swedish consumer agency Konsumentverket would like to give you some helpful tips.